I know y'all not gonna believe this. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in beautiful and cold South Georgia. Yeah, cold by my standards anyway. Not by a lot of other people's. What? 41 degrees. That's very cold by my standards, actually. Yeah, I gotta go buy something. Yep. I ain't got no money, but I gotta go buy something. Oh. Yep. Anyway, I'll go ahead and tell y'all what it is. You don't have to wait. I'm going to look at a storage container, like one of those Connex boxes that they use, shipping crates, shipping containers, you know. That's become a very big thing here in our area. I know several of the guys that I watch on YouTube use them. In fact, I think Augusta Lawn Care, I forgot his name that quick. Who's over Augusta Lawn Care? Real sharp young guy. I can't believe it won't come to my, I watch a lot of his stuff. Very good, in my opinion, business advice, especially if you want to scale and grow a large. Mike Andes. There we go. I know somebody had already told me, but I couldn't hear y'all. I promise. I thought of it myself. I know Ray bought him one a while back. I'm getting a 20-foot. Why? Because they have lost their minds on how much they want for them. I found this one here. I think it's $2,000 delivered to my house, to my property. I don't have a house, in case you hadn't noticed. Yeah. And I probably got to pay tax on that, I'm sure. So if that's the case here, it'd be $2,160, I guess. I don't know if you had to pay tax on delivery. It's $1,850 for the container. These are some containers. They look pretty rough. Normally these go for about $2,250 plus delivery. She says they're watertight, but basically it's going to be twofold. I'm getting it. Number one, I'm going to need some stuff I'm going to need a place to store some stuff. So around here, if you get a 10 by 20 storage unit, I think it's like, I got online and looked, it's been a while back, but I want to say they like maybe $75, $85, $90 a month. So some of this stuff I put in storage is I mean, it's gonna be there a long time. Even once we build our if we're able to do this and we go this route, if we build the 24 by 40, we're not going to be able to come close to putting all of our stuff in it. So this is not just a one-year deal. In fact, I may have to put a camper on the property and stay in a camper until I get the build done. Depends on how long that takes. I mean, there's just so many variables here, and if I have to do that, I'm going to have to put everything in storage. You know, couches and beds, and so I'm going to go ahead and buy this. I may wish I had got the 40-foot one, but again, the 40-foot one around here is going for, probably by the time I got it set on my property, it'd be $5,000. And I don't really have that kind of money to spend, given my situation. I mean, I got the money, but I'm gonna need it for other things. So good news is business is starting to pick up, so that's a blessing. I'll just make this video kind of personal, and I'll cut it off, and I got some work to do today, but we'll do a separate video on that. Just kind of give y'all an update, because I know a lot of y'all ask, a lot of y'all following the story, with what I got going on. And I said that because I was going to say something else. Now I've already forgot. Oh, so I've already had, there's already a couple of churches. Well, I told you I had a couple of job offers from churches, which I declined at this time because I'm just going to, I hate to say I'm going to take a break, but I'm going to go and attend church for at least a month, right? So I got people, you know, like February 12th is my last day where I'm at. I got people wanting me to next Sunday and, you know, to come and just preach for them because they don't have a pastor and, you know, they're trying to get somebody to fill the pulpit. But I've told them I'm not going to take any preaching opportunities until mid-March, you know, and I'm not even sure, you know, exactly how many I will take, how far out I will take them, but you know, I don't know, it's just something I got to work through and figure out. But I think my wife and I, you know, we're looking forward to you know, just going for a month maybe and just, you know, being a part of a congregation. Got a good friend of mine that's a pastor, love the guy to death. Got several good friends, you know, several friends that are pastors, but me and this guy are like really close. He watches the channel, so he'll probably see this video at some point. So shout out to Pastor Gabe. They live, the only problem is he lives a good ways. He's like probably 45 miles from me or something like that. I don't know, but you know, we love him, his wife, his family, his children. We love their church. I preached there a number of times, and they've always been really, really, you know, really good to us. In fact, some of the people in their church have already reached out and said, hey, you know, you gonna come over here with us? And, you know, that kind of thing. So, Brother Gabe's just a great guy, great pastor. And so, probably just gonna go there and attend, you know, and we just, my only hesitation about this is so far away, you know, but, you know, we drive where we want to drive, right? So, we don't think nothing about hopping in a vehicle, driving 60 miles to go to Lowe's or Home Depot or Hobby Lobby or, you know, whatever. So, we do what we want to do. So, you know, I might, my plan right now is to at least go over here and attend a little while. So the challenge for me is I can't really get locked in somewhere because I know that, you know, we're going to be serving in ministry, and whether that's just doing pulpit supply or staying with a church until they find a pastor, or going to another church to be the pastor. You know, at some point, or a staff position at a church, at some point, you know, on a bivocational level, that's the plan. So anyway, a lot of options out there, but I got to get through this transition, and I got to get everything set up so I can take care of my stuff, because I want to go ahead and start packing stuff up, getting stuff out of the house. There's stuff that could be moved right now. We moved here 9.5 years ago. We still have boxes that have never been unpacked, like, you know, have pictures in them, and you know, just little knick-knack stuff that we didn't really need. The house we moved into here that the church provides for us was definitely smaller than what we moved out of. So we've already kind of downsized one time, and so some of that stuff we just got stored under the beds and the closets and the attic, and just never have gotten that stuff out. And so when we move again, we're gonna have to downsize again. So anyway, yep, that's what we got going on. So anyways, just thought I'd share a quick update with y'all. I know some of y'all are curious. Several of you reached out to me, you know, after I put the first video out, said, hey man, we knew something was going on, but we just didn't, you know if we should, you know, ask about it, you know, if you were ready to talk about it or whatever. And so I'll try to keep y'all updated. Obviously, if I start building the house, you know, we're gonna have a lot of videos off of that. And I got another construction project. I don't know if I told y'all about this. Got a guy that he needs a bedroom. He needs some framing done in a bedroom. He needs one wall closed in, a closet added, all the trim tore out, carpet taken out, and then he's got a guy gonna come in and sheetrock, put new flooring down. Then he's got a shop that he's building. He's closing in the shop, framing up the walls, ceiling. And so he wants me to come do that. And so I've already committed to that. You know, and I'm gonna work for him by the hour. So I don't really have any overhead in. I mean, I'll take my tool trailer over there, but he's buying all the material. He's doing all the running around. He's gonna make sure I got what I got, you know, what I need on site. And I don't typically work by the hour, but I told him I would for him. And but I think it's gonna work out better for both of us, because the scope of that job, not doing that stuff every day, the only thing I would have honestly been able to do to make sure I was safe on my bid was probably to figure out how long I think it would take and then double it and then charge him that. You know, because there was just so many little details to it. You know, I could look at, you know, framing the walls and you know, putting the ceiling joists in and all that. I could say, okay, that's going to take a half a day. That's going to take a day. You know, the big stuff, I think I could have figured out pretty easy. What eats your lunch on a job like that, though, is the small things. Like, we got to take a drain out of the cement slab and redo it. You know, so when you get into that, is that project gonna take an hour? Is that thing gonna take 6 hours before you get done? You don't know if the pipe breaks, if you have trouble getting it reconnected under the foundation. I mean, there's just so many variables there. So, anyway, we got that project going on. So, and I think there'll be some more construction. My goal kind of going forward, in fact, I told 002 last night, you know, he wanted to know, hey, what's the work look like? Do I need to look, you know, I got another job opportunity, should I look at it? And I just told him, I said, I mean, I think the work's gonna be there, but I want you to do what's best for you. I said, now, if you want to get another job, because he has an opportunity to go somewhere else, not as good of money, and I don't know if he's gonna get any more hours, you know. So I told him, I said, but if you want to work there, and then you can help me, you know, on the days that you don't have to work there, I mean, I'll work with you on that. So I'm gonna do what's best for them. But I really think my end game is I'm gonna probably keep up a few of the higher end properties that I kind of have to be on. But I think I said this in another video, 80% of the properties that we cut, I really don't even have to go to them because they're not super detail oriented. They're bigger. You know, we're not keeping up stuff in the landscape beds. We're not trimming things there. We're just going. We're a lot of them we're not even edging. There's nothing to edge. We just string trim, mow, and blow off the porches. So 80% of what we do, I don't even have to go to probably. And so I think I'm gonna let Elro and them continue to handle those things, and I might branch out a little bit more in the construction side. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, one thing's for sure, when I didn't need a salary from the business, I could take more risk. You know, I could try things, and if it didn't work out, I could just say, oh, well, that's okay, because I didn't make no money on that, or I lost a little bit of money on that. No big deal. I'll make money on the next project, so nothing to worry about, right? But now, you know, I'm writing myself a check. I'll be writing myself a check every week. And you know, that check will be pretty substantial, and so the business is gonna have to produce X amount of revenue a month, you know. So anyway, I don't want to drag this thing out too long. Probably already almost at 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down here, just trying to give y'all a quick little personal update, and then we're gonna start a new video and talk about work, man. Work. Hey, appreciate y'all tuning in today. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.